Yes, you're right. That is the notification sound of Facebook, one of the biggest social media platforms. Also, did you know that Philippines is the world leader in social media use? About 71% of our total population, or 76 million, is a social media user. And in a day, about 4 to 5 hours yung ginugugol natin just to use social media. Not just Facebook though. We have Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and uso pa ngayon na TikTok. And out of the 76 million social media users, 33% are adults. So, why are we talking about this data? This is because for the next 10 minutes, I'll be sharing to you how to brand architecture for social media today. Hi, I am Ford Nebres, an architect, master plumber, and part-time instructor. I am also the principal architect of Ford Nebres Architects, a residential architecture firm based in Antipolo City. So why we need to create a brand in social media? This is because we are now living in a digital era wherein almost every information can be accessed instantly using our mobile device. And going back to our data earlier, Filipinos spend 4 to 5 hours in a day using social media. And lalo pa siguro ngayon na naka-quarantine, naka-lockdown tayo, mas tumaas pa siguro yon. And kung isipin natin, let's say, may pinakilala yung kaibigan natin. What we do first, syempre, we look him or her sa social media. Hanapin natin yung social media account niya. I-stalk natin siya, tama? And kapag may bibilin tayo, hindi naman natin siya bibilin agad. Though pwede, pero what we do is, we search it online, we search it in social media, we ask for review, or magsusource tayo ng review nila, tatanungin natin kung legit ba, kung okay ba, kung maganda ba. So, social media is ginagamit na rin in purchasing. So, almost every aspect ng buhay natin is umiikot na sa social media. Same with our clients, same with yung target market natin. Gumagamit na rin sila ng social media. And that is the 30% of the total social media users ng Philippines. So why not as a freelancer, as an entrepreneur, as an architect, is we maximize this, we take advantage of this. And para magsimula, we have to create a social media account and mamili ng social media platform kasi we have different social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, at yung iba pa. And when selecting social media platform, we have to consider 3 things. Ano ba yung type of business natin? Saan nag-hangout yung target market natin? And anong ginagamit ng competitors natin? And in type of business, or ano yung type of business natin, we can be either visually driven or fact driven. So pag sinabing visually driven, papasok dyan yung social media platforms such as Pinterest, Instagram, and YouTube kung video content ka. Ibig sabihin kung gumagamit tayo ng mga photos, ng mga videos, tayo as architects gumagamit tayo kasi we post sketches natin, yung mga perspectives natin. The next is yung fact-driven. We can opt to use Facebook and Twitter. Next is saan ba yung target market natin? So, target market natin is yung adults, yung may purchasing power, may kakayahan magbayad ng services natin. So, we can choose yung social media platforms such as Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn kasi most of this target market is executive or nagtatrabaho kaya meron silang LinkedIn account. So, we can choose that. Then, next is ano yung ginagamit ng competitors natin. So, hanapin natin nasan yung mga competitors natin, nasan yung mga co-architects natin, nasan yung mga architecture firms. Ibig sabihin, kung nandoon sila, effective para sa kanila yung social media platform na yun. So, sasabayan lang din natin sila para nandoon din yung mga market natin. But beware lang to create a lot of social media platform account kasi when you do that na napaaraming mo na account, medyo yung management mahirap na and hindi ka na makapag-focus. So, just choose what works for you, what's best for you. So, siguro select lang yung tatlo. Pwedeng Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter lang. Just to start, pero kung medyo tingin mo hindi effective para sa yung Twitter, you can use YouTube or Pinterest. Then next is create a social media handle. Social media handle that you can use across multiple platforms. Let's say you have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Gamit ka ng para-parehas ng uniform na social media handle. Let's say, for Facebook, ang gamit mo is @Ford Nebres Art. Dapat Ford Nebres Art na rin dun sa dalawa. Hindi pwedeng Ford Nebres Architects sa isa, Ford Nebres plus Architects dun sa isa. So, mahihirapan ka. Dapat tumatak yung branding mo. Pag sinabing Ford Nebres Art, kahit saan ka nila hanapin na social media platform, is yun yung social media handle mo. Then next, proceed naman tayo kay branding. So, ano nga ba yung branding? Dati akala natin branding is just about having a beautiful logo and yung color palette na gagamitin natin. Pero it's more than that. Having a distinctive brand to communicate, make you or your firm unique from your competitor. So, to do that, we have to identify first ano yung goal natin. Ano ba yung gusto nating gawin, ano yung gusto nating project, ano yung kaya nating gawin based on our expertise and yung skills natin. So, saan ba natin gusto makilala? Residential lang ba? Commercial lang ba? And bakit to importante? When we specialize or when we focus on a specific niche, we can be the top of mind. Let's say, pag sinabing si client gusto ng medium or high-end residential, kay Ford Nebres Architects yun. So, ano nangyari? We dominated the market. We owned the market kasi we focus on a certain niche. Alam nila na kapag medium and high-end residential is kay Ford Nebres Architects. So, maganda yun kasi alam nila na may authority tayo doon. Alam nila na alam natin yung ginagawa natin. So, focus on a specific niche or identify your goal para you don't need to compete with others na ito yung ginagawa. Kasi you have chosen your niche. You have identified your goal. Next, kapag na-identify na natin yung goal natin is to define our buyer persona or sino yung target market natin. Ano yung ideal client natin? Saan sila nagtatrabaho? Saan sila nakatira? Ano yung ginagawa nila? Ano yung mga problems na isosolve natin para sa kanila? And ano yung social media account na ginagamit nila para alam natin kung paano natin sila tatargetin. And of course, yung age bracket para alam natin kung paano natin gagawin yung copy ng mga post natin. And of course, next is yung personal branding din natin. Yung tone of voice natin, are we passionate, are we formal, or are we informal? Pero pwede naman natin combine yung tatlo and add a bit of a humor para we can create more engagement. Makapag-comment, makapag-react naman sila sa mga posts natin. Next is yung profile photos and yung cover photos natin. As much as possible, it should be consistent across multiple platforms kung ano man yung ginagamit natin. Next is yung personal bios natin. It should speak your values and yung tagline mo. Next, yung portfolio, yung business card, yung website natin. Dapat magkakamukha siya para yung branding natin talagang tumatak. Alam nila na, kahit di nila makita yung pangalan, kay Ford Nebres Architects to, ito yung itsura ng brand niya, ito yung kulay na ginagamit niya, ito yung mga visuals niya. So, alam agad nila kasi we created yung solid na branding. And last of course is yung mag-create tayo ng mission statement natin or yung tagline natin. So, how do we do personal branding? Select tayo ng 5 words that best describe what we do, who we are, and what we can offer. So, that will guide you on how to create your personal branding. Next is yung brand name strategy. So, pag-create ng pangalan, pwede tayong magkaroon ng acronym, let's say SOM, for Skidmore, Owings, and Merrill, or pwede naman yung founder name, let's say ginawa namin kay Ford Nebres Architects. Next is yung made-up name, parang ginawa ni Google. Wala naman talagang word na Google, so they created a made-up name. Next is descriptive. So, iba-iba. Just take note na you should have a brand name na mag-stand out. Next, yung sa about page ng social media natin, that should include yung problem na sinosolve natin. Magpapakilala tayo doon. Kung sino yung sinoserve natin, sino yung buyer persona natin, sino yung client natin, and bakit tayo iba, ano yung kakaiba sa atin compare sa mga competitors natin. And of course, we should provide a call to action. Ano ba yung gusto natin gawin nila? Bisitahin ba nila yung website natin, or i-message ba nila tayo, tawagan tayo, or i-email tayo. Don't forget call to action. That will create your engagement. So let's say, wala kang nilagay, anong gagawin nila? Tatawagan ka ba nila? I-message ka nila? So, lagi magpo-provide ng call to action or just leave yung contact information mo. Pero, leave a certain call to action. It's either visiting your website, emailing you, or calling you. After creating our brand, it's now time to use social media to post and socialize with our clients or target market by posting something. Pero, when we do that, we can create our own or collect and collate lang ng posting from others. And when we do collate, wag natin kalimutan to provide insights. Wag lang tayo share ng share basta. Add a bit of a insight. Ano yung comment mo doon para alam nila na you have the authority. Alam nila na may say ka. Alam nila na may thoughts ka about what you are sharing. Hindi ka lang basta nag-share. Kailangan may idea ka rin about what you are sharing. After identifying your goal and creating your buyer persona, knowing who your target market is, and creating your personal branding and how to post, can you now create a brand for you and your firm? Of course you can. So with that, we are now proceeding with marketing. So in marketing, napapansin ko sa mga posts natin, we are doing it wrong kasi we are targeting only the 3% or yung ready to hire ng architect. Kasi we are always doing get an architect, hire us, contact us, which is mali kasi nakakalimutan natin na magbigay ng value, to give value and educational offer para dun sa mga hindi pa handang bumili. Yung mga nagde-decide pa lang, which is 91% na kailangan nating alagaan. So, what do we need to do? We should create or build trust and relationship first. So, bakit natin kailangan to? We need this because there are three main criteria that people consider before being persuaded. First is, who is telling me? Ibig sabihin, naghahanap sila ng credibility. Sino ba yung nagsasabi nito? Kilala ba to? Alam niya ba yung ginagawa niya? So, by providing educational offers, yung mga free offers natin na makakatulong sa clients, alam nila na alam natin yung ginagawa natin. Next is, why is he telling me this? Ano yung motive natin? Baka kailangan lang natin makahanap ng clients, kailangan lang natin ng projects, kaya natin ginagawa yun. So, avoid being salesy. Have a genuine desire to address yung problems ng client natin. By that time, kapag na-address na natin yung dalawa, yung credibility natin and yung motive natin, saka pa lang nila papakinggan yung offer natin. Then, after that, pwede na tayong sumundot ng sales natin. Siguro, after providing 25 valuable educational offers, saka pa lang tayo pwede magsabi ng hire us. Kasi that's the time na na-gain na natin yung trust nila. Makapag-build na tayo ng relationship. Don't just push or hard sell na hire us without offering value. Then after that, be consistent on your post. Be the top of mind. Kasi kapag lagi ka nagpo-post, lagi ka nalang matatandaan. Lagi kang nasa feed mo, hindi ka nila makakalimutan. Ford Nebres Architects. Residential. Alam nila na kapag may nakakilala sila na naghahanap ng architect for residential, possible sumagi sa kanila na, may kilala akong residential architect. Papakilala ko sa'yo. Nasa page siya. Ito siya. Kasi lagi siyang lumalabas sa page niya. Matatandaan ka niya. So, be consistent, be top of mind. Next is, engage and socialize. Kaya nga social media. You should engage with your client. Talk to them in the comment. Create a engaging post. Yung talagang makaka-comment sila. Have a bit of a humor para magka-comment sila. Yun yung relatable eh. Then, paano ba tayo magka-create ng engagement? We should strike a conversation by asking a question or creating a poll. So, by that, pag nag-comment sila, comment din tayo. Huwag natin hayaan nag-comment lang sila. Socialize with them. And how to do that? We should establish rapport. By establishing rapport, I will give you a technique, which is the Ford technique. F-O-R-D. So, Ford. Ibig sabihin lang na we should create a common ground na pwede natin pag-usapan. Ano yung parehas tayo? Ano ba yung pwede natin pag-usapan? So, ibig sabihin ng Ford is family. So, let's say, sinabi ni Mr. De La Cruz is taga Antipolo City siya. Sir, taga Antipolo rin ako. So, you have now the common ground. May mapag-uusapan na kayo. Hindi kayo awkward na mag-usap ng kung ano-anong topic na hindi nyo naman alam sa isa't isa. Next is occupation. You are an architect pero there was a time na siguro nagtrabaho ka as a crew, as a sideline job na ganito, nag-grab ka. So, pwedeng yung client mo is nagsimula lang din doon. So, you can now create a common ground na mapag-uusapan yung dalawa. May topic na kayo. Then, saka ka lang magpuproceed doon ngayon sa topic nyo. Build rapport muna, wag agad. Sir, ito po yung pressure, ito po, ganito po yung gagawin natin. Mag-usap muna kayo about yung, about sino ba yung client mo. Next is recreation. Mahilig ka sa basketball, mahilig si client sa basketball. Now, you have the common ground. Next is yung dream. Ano ba yung pangarap niya? Now, this is the most effective na kailangan nating targetin. So, yung dream niya, magkaroon ng bahay. So, kailangan mag-focus tayo doon. Bakit niya kailangan ng bahay? Bakit kailangan niya ganito kalaki? Bakit kailangan niya ng ganitong karaming rooms? So, by that time, unti-unti rin na nabubuo natin yung specific rooms na kailangan natin para sa bahay niya. So, targetin natin yung dreams niya. Next is, bakit din kailangan natin ng rapport? Because people like to do business with the people like themselves. Kapag nakikita niya na may common ground kayo, mas madali na para kay client na mag-open up. Hindi lang siya purely business. You create relationship, you create trust. And when someone create a sale right away parang medyo awkward, di ba? So, dapat pag-usap muna kayo kung ano yung mga topics na related sa inyo, sa isa't isa. Talk to them because yung client natin loves to talk about themselves. Hayaan nyo siyang magsalita. Wag yung puro tayo, ay architect, ito po yung, ay client, ito po yung project natin, ito po yung gagawin natin, ganito po matatapos, ito po yung pressure. Wag agad. You're being too salesy, you are hard selling. Create value, build trust. And now that you are ready to establish a brand and create a engaging and profitable business, let's recap first kung ano yung mga kailangan natin gawin. First is create a social media account across multiple social media platforms with a uniform social media handle. And set a clear goal, identify your goal, ano yung project na kailangan natin gawin. Then identify our audience. Then have a brand name na mag-stand out. Then create our personal branding by describing kung ano yung ginagawa natin, sino ba tayo, and ano yung i-offer natin. Next, create a brand playbook or kung ano yung visual style natin para at least when we post, para-pareha siya pag nakita ni client kay Facebook, kay Instagram, kay Twitter without seeing the account name, alam niya lang sa atin yun. Then create a beautiful copy for your about page na hindi nakikita everyday. So that will tell kung anong ginagawa natin, sino ba yung client natin, and yung call to action natin of course is dapat nandun. Then create a tagline that speaks for your value and ano yung unique selling point mo, bakit ka kakaiba dun sa competitor mo. And most important thing is to educate again and give value to your audience. And that's why that's how you can grow organically without using Facebook ads. Provide ka lang ng value, provide the occasional offer to gain yung 91% na nakakalimutan natin by posting lang lagi ng hire us, contact us. So, alagaan natin yung 91%. Without knowing, malay mo, by some time yung nagbabasa ng mga posts natin, natututo sa mga free offers natin is kontakin din tayo. So, by giving multiple offers, saka pa lang tayo pwedeng mag-create ng sale. If you want to learn more about branding and social media marketing, try Skillshare. Skillshare is a learning platform with online classes taught by world's best practitioners. So, you can enjoy 2 months of free learning and discoveries with our affiliate link. So, siguro nandito siya. And you can also visit our page and blog as we release weekly blog created by architects. So, it can help you promote and create a engaging business. So, with that, thank you. And again, I am Ford Nebres.